I'm on.
I knew fish first cast would get one.
Whoa! I'll cut that out, David. Right on. First cast in this new hole. I drifted down and bam! David didn't quite get his line in the water. Oh. LDR, long distance release, but man, I'll tell you, Rockyford, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
There's another one.
Oh, there.
You get one?
Oh, I had one. We almost had a triple header on here, Willie.
Well, I tell you what, I'd go to that Champagne or whatever it is.
That's what I had a take.
Well, I guess that's right. You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
They may have just turned on again. Oh, you might.
Good job, Jer.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And I missed one.
That would have been pretty cool.
That would have been sweet.
You didn't like that. This one's got a little bit more
A little more fight to him, doesn't he?
tangled up there. There we go. Oh, good, buddy. That fell out. There's another one.
That might have been bottom there.
All right, let's get him back in there. He's a little bit bigger than that last one. There he goes.
Well, David's down fishing. We were using a certain color, and we ran out of that color. And as we have to do so often, we got to go back to the truck or back to your vehicle and tie a fly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have Jeremy demonstrate tying an egg pattern. Now, an egg pattern is a relatively easy pattern to tie, but for some reason, you know, you always get that little missing space underneath. Well, Jeremy's an expert at it. So, Jeremy, why don't you go ahead?
Okay. What we're going to first want to do is get your hook in the vise. We start my line, or my bobbin, and take it. I'm actually going to start back towards about where the hook's at. Wind that all the way forward, and then I'm going to go back again.
Now, you put that on there to keep the yarn stationary more?
Right. If you just tie a small one at the front by the eye of the hook, what tends to happen is you'll try to cinch that down. And the other thing that I use is a Kevlar string, so you can really reef on that yarn. And the other thing, what I'll do is I'll use 3 or 4 pieces, depending on what you want to, how full you want the egg to look.
And I saw you twisting it right there.
What I do is I'll take the 4 pieces that I've got today and take it and pinch it between both fingers and get it really tight between one in my left hand. And then I'll extend the bobbin out a little bit and actually pull it over the top and snug it down to the top of the hook. And I usually wrap it 3 times over the top and then just really snug down on it. And then I wrap actually 3 behind it. Like that.
Uh-huh.
And then I actually pull the front back and go 3 times.
That keeps it bunched together.
Keeps it kind of tight, and then I'll tie it off. I use just 3 half hitches in the front of that. And then usually what I'll do is I'll just grab the top of that and pull up and then pull down on the wire until it snaps off.
And that thread, you mean.
Right. And that cinches it down pretty good. Then what you'll want to do is pull it straight up at like 12 o'clock and then just cut a half moon in the yarn. And then you've got just basically the top part, but what I do is I'll pull on it and pull it down, top and bottom, and then I spin it around to where it's actually pointing down, and then you've got the top pointing up, and I pull on it until it pulls the threads actually all the way around the hook, and that makes the egg the full. And then what I do is I'll push from the bottom up towards 12 o'clock again and trim it again. Get that little extra piece off of there. And then if it looks pretty good, you want enough to where the point still sticks. And then I spin it back down. Make sure that you don't have anything you need to trim there. And then I pull it back towards the back. Put a little bit of glue on the front of it. And there we go. We got the fly to go catch the fish.
Well, right on. Well, let's tie a few up, get back down there. I think I heard David hitting on a fish.
Right on. Let's get down there and catch some more.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Great.
Oh, there we go. Fish on, Willie.
Fish on. Oh, no. We both got the same fish.
No. He took, this is mine. I think you just were hung up, I think. I saw my, we'll see. I think you're just hung up on me.
This is good, David. Walk over towards me just a little bit. Let's see who's got who.
Well, I can tell you. Don't tell me he took both flies.
He took both of them.
Are you serious?
Look at that, David.
There is something I have never seen.
Ever.
That fish has both flies in him.
Let me go get a camera. We gotta take a picture of this. Whoa! Never have I ever seen that. No. Ever.
Holy cow. He took both of them at the same time. But I think he took mine first. Look down in there. Come on, fish. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. We're both out. I'm going to tell you something. I've been fishing a lot of years.
I have too.
And I have never in my entire life had a trout take two flies simultaneously.
It just blew me away. I couldn't believe it. You said, I'm on fish. And I go, I am too.
Well, and I thought your line was wrapped around me.
I did too.
Because I was upstream from you. And then all of a sudden I'm getting it close to the beach and I see these 2 leaders go just like this. Right. Holy, that's unbelievable.
That is something else.
Let's do it again.
Okay. I'm on. Whoa. I'll cut that out, David.